knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his...
Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he cuts out the supply. Well, it looked promising for a moment. Takes a shot! Just eases him off the ball. And it's Mendes. Crosses it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness. Not the most convincing of passes. Xavi Alonso. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi is standing over this one. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Messi! Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
That is a brilliant interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's through and all alone! Shot, surely! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's Bebeto. Now it's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. There he goes, motoring forward. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Cleared without hesitation. And that's put paid to a promising move. delivers the ball.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Conte. De Bruyne. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Messi. Tries a measured ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rijkaard. Threads one in. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Added time.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, that's a waste.
Messi will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Rijkaard. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please take this
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, just skips past his man. Kante defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Kaka. Xavi Alonso tries to pass it through. Might be danger here. Shot! Goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Rijkaard. And the shot! And that was very necessary. Xavi Alonso. Searching passes played there. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. Goulart powering forward here. Closing in on goal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Floated through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Xavi Alonso played into space out wide. Kaká. And he's found a... Tries a shot! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Xavi Alonso has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Rijkaard.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Foot in. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bebeto. This looks promising. Is there any support? And Bebeto! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
On the field
That has been knocked clear.
Number 5, McAllister. Substitution.
De Bruyne knocks it out wide. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Cleared without complication. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Owen. Owen. Dida claims it without any fuss. Rijkaard. Kaka has found the net here, of course. He is through here. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Out of play for a throw. Rijkaard, and he's had it nicked away. Owen. Looking for the run. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. That's a cute ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Shevchenko. Coming on to
Board
replace
shows there
him
will be
is
3 extra
number
minutes.
15.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Maybe 3 minutes added time.
And it's Kaka. And they can counter here. Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that is that. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front. We're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Goulet, nicely shaped ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Cruyff. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. And it's Rijkaard. Nuno Mendes. Not the most accurate pass. Conte.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's Arda Güler. And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Shevchenko. And the pass is intercepted. Berbatov with the foul. Well, that pass isn't the best. Berbatov. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Rijkaard. Looking for a runner. This looks promising. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And he's being shifted off it. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Chance to deliver. Climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Good read, needed to be. Goulet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Lopez. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Berbatov.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Floated through. Rijkaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Some really good ball movement. Kaka. Xavi Alonso. And here's Berbatov. Berbatov was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Mendes. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And this is Shevchenko. He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Neymar.
Has been indicated.
Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Nuno Mendes. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
I'd just like to read out our
So we
fan
reached the
club
halfway
members who are
point.
celebrating their
A very
birthdays
entertaining
today.
half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Fermin. Coming on to replace him is number 22.
Here we go again.
Danny Olmo.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side...
Berbatov! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And he lines up a cross.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Kaka. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cannavaro does really well there. He is strong. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's through. Neymar! Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Messi. And he's picked out the run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Conte. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not...
And Cruyff! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Neymar with the short one. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Goulet is the team's great visionary. Threads one in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Can he get on the end of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Substitutions taking place.
Conte. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chooses to go back. Picked out brilliantly. Shot, surely! They've done it! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted. And they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
71 minutes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a searching pass. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Rijkaard. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? It's a promising position, and it's Bergomi. And this is Bale. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Manchester United are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cruyff!
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Danny Olmo. Number 17,
Iniesta.
Neymar. Coming on the field.
Looking to play him in.
Number 11,
Good looking ball.
Iniesta.
Oh, some
Number
tackle
7,
that.
Batistuta.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nice looking ball. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And that will be the final act. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
Oh, that's Neymar takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Raul. Xavi Alonso. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Raul. Xavi Alonso puts his foot on the gas. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. Courtois punts it upfield. Raul.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Kaka. That's really well manoeuvred. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Forlan. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. Now it's Kaka, looking for options for movement. He's on it, can he get away?
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And that is masterful defending. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. Nuno Mendes. Great vision. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Has a look and plays it forward. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Driving forward, and he's away. They want to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away. Raul. To Messi. Raul. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is Messi. He is through here. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Belletti. Raul. Now it's Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Vitinha. And here's Messi. Strokes it back. There's the whistle for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
The most accurate pass. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Peruzzi is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Here comes the cross. He's got full. Danger averted for now. Played into space. Well, that's well seen too. Raul.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Peruzzi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chips it through. And it's Rijkaard. Nuno Mendes. And here's Kaká. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Peruzzi gets across to intercept that. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Mendes has it in a wide position. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now it's Kaká. Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Manchester United have their third corner. Xabi Alonso with the short one. Kaká. Neymar has found the net here, of course. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Knocks it into space. He's got away. Pings it across. That'll be a corner. Manchester United get their fourth corner. He's in a great position here. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard goes for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Xavi Alonso picks it up from the goal kick, and it's Forlan. Tries to pass it through. No, that was never going to make it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's picked his way through. Decent chance! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Could move up a gear here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention.
Great chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A case now of complete control. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Raúl. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Neymar. Raúl. And it's Shevchenko. That's a little off target. Rijkaard. And that's been won straight back. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to...
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy, and is very front-footed.
And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
And it's Modric. Estupinian. He is through here. Ball driven towards the far post. Danger averted for now. They get a throw in. Ricci. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Defending of the desperate variety.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Fulkrug, looking for the run. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's going to be disappointed with that. Modric. Peruzzi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Kaká. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable Kaká! And he's running. Shot a goal! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Kaká going face to face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Serginho. He's picked his way through. Real chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
And he shoots! In for the pieces! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that...
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further. He's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that.
Oh, it's a mighty effort! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Bergomi. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Turan. Now it's Del Piero. Shot could be on. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. Two, and we've barely begun here.
Totti really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Locatelli. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Hullet. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, nice touch. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Maldini is fouled.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Del Piero. And he welcomes it in. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Can he finish? Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure for...
He gets big! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Kaka. And here's Shevchenko. Nesta. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There's the shot! Cannavaro. Kaka. And they can counter here. Approaching the half-hour mark. Tries to pass it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. Anguissa. And it's Locatelli. Nesta. Nesta charging forward down that flank. It's run loose here. And that is out of play. And it's made its way to him. Produced the right there. It's hit the crossbar. Totti looking to add to his goal. Rijkaard. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Seedorf. Oh, that's a fine interception. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. Seedorf. And he's cut it out. Kaka. And here's Totti. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Kaka. That's a sharp pass. Nesta is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now it's Del Piero. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Milan really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely worked. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Del Piero. Locatelli. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, easy pickings there. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! It's bounced back off the post. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just eases him off the ball. Anguissa. Peruzzi calmly anticipates. Rijkaard. Now it's Del Piero. Kaka. And he's away. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Kaka. The message is clear. None shall pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He could be in here.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Hullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. And it's Nesta. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Locatelli cuts out the pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Serginho. Now Kaká. Kaká has a look and place it forward. Seedorf. Rijkaard. Now it's Del Piero. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now they can clear their lines. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Thuram. And it's Rijkaard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Kaka. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
It's become a case of men against boys.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stood up well to him there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's beautifully weighted. And Hullet! It's anyone's ball now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. A header! Oh, terrific save. Locatelli. And it's Kaka. Anguissa looking to play him in. Elects to cross. Bullish header! Really well taken goal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Over to the left. And it's Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here. Totti has it in a wide position. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
Milan making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was not...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again...
Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! Tries a shot! Nicely shaped ball.
Milan definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Locatelli with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Dybala. De Bruyne trying to keep this in. Good ball over the top. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And this is Shevchenko. And a chance! Goal! Milan! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Ha segnato al 17° minuto, numero 20.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Shot could be on the finish! Dybala. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a little off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Locatelli. Oh, super! And Shevchenko! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Bergomi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He rises! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to catch.
Dybala! Pinches it off him. Serginho. That is ended up in no man's land. Dybala. And it's Serginho. Shapes to shoot! Chorus of approval here. It's really good play. That has been knocked clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Pulisic. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's burst through. Big chance, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That pass isn't the best. Ramon gets over and intercepts. Martinez. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. Real chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Ramon. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Dybala. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Batistuta.
Ci
Dybala.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now Martinez. Now it's Pulisic. And it's Serginho. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Martinez. Serginho. Pulisic is onto this. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are back underway. Kaka. And here's Batistuta. Goes for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Decent chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of complete control. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Deftly away. And that's another good win of the ball. Diego Carlos calmly anticipates. Serginho. Good effort from distance. And it's made its way to him. Serginho. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That's a lovely, neat pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Anguissa. That has been cut short. And it's Dybala. Kaka. Locatelli. Played through into space. And this is Shevchenko. Danger averted for now. Anguissa. Quality ball. Pulisic. And it's Kaka. Locatelli. Aims beyond the defence. And how did he not make it 4?
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's their second corner of the game. Locatelli plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Locatelli. Kaká. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Martinez. Pulisic. And it's Dybala. And Ramon. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Batistuta with a definite fell there. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Martinez.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Played into space out wide. He has a look up. Sergio Roberto. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Pulisic. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta touches it back. Martinez. Threads one in. Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shevchenko. Now it's Pulisic. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. Milan are coasting towards victory. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Batistuta. De Bruyne. Dybala. Just 5 minutes left.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Anguissa receives it in a good position here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Crosses it in. Cleared without hesitation. Dybala. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Pulisic. And it's Serginho. And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is... Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to...
Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Could be danger here. In with the challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Tura. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's got a side of shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Anguissa. Kaka. And this is Batistuta. That's a nicely shaped ball. Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Serginho. He is through here. And it's been played through. Peruzzi. Kaka. Look at this big chance! Has another go! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And Thuram! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Tomori calmly anticipates.
That's going in strongly.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. The pass has gone astray. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Soulé. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. That has been cut short. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well read, nice interception. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice sequence of passes, this. Anguissa. Now it's Kaká. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Anguissa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
David, given the lift of his goal, that is a great pick out. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's taking no chances there. Milan have the chance to go the other way. That's a sharp pass. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Thuram. And the shot's on here. And that's a good ball. Milan have it back and can go again. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now that looks a decent ball. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kaká plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Soulé.
recupero.
And the shot! Fantastic from Matthias Soulé! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more! And that really is so impressive. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage.
Rafael Leao! Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good running, strong and purposeful. Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. Across. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And here's Batistuta. Kaká. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Kaka quietly revving up. Now it's Thuram. And here's Rafael Leao. David. Now it's David. He's picked his way through. Big header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Serginho. Now it's Kaka. Now it's Shevchenko. Peruzzi demonstrating his defensive quality there. And here's Thuram. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Locatelli. Now it's Kaka. Tries to pass it through. Anguissa. Locatelli. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Shevchenko. David. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Nesta. That is great defending, so alert.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Kaka, and this is Shevchenko. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that was vital. He's having a shot! Dispatched clinically. It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Well, what about it? Milan are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Milan need to make something happen here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way. Now it's Rafael Leao. Gets into some space. Cross to the back post. And he's there to clear it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Locatelli. Kaka. Ambitious ball here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Fofana.
minuti di recupero.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Batistuta receives it in a good position. Shoots! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And time is up. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up.